Alright, what's going on YouTube? Obviously you searched 2009 Honda Crf 230L. So here's my video about it. I just bought it about 3 weeks ago. It's actually a pretty fun bike. In my opinion, to be more of a beginner's bike. Yeah, the 230, it might be a little too much for someone that has never ridden a dirt bike. But otherwise it's a really good bike. Like I said, it's a 2009 Crf 230L enduro bike. It's a dual purpose. It's actually really fun. Now this is the red and white one. They also have a black one, but it comes with street tires on there. As you can see, these are, the knobby dirt tires. It's actually a 70-30 tire, so 70 off-road, 30 on-road. You can see I kind of take it off-road a lot. Try to clean it every time I do it, but yeah, some specs on it. It's 267 pounds wet. Electric start, blinkers, tail lights, everything you ever need. Disc brakes, front and rear. I've been using my rear brake a lot. I've been doing a lot of sand and sand dirt mix. There's the disc brakes on there. Now, people that know about dirt bikes know about these. That is a smog control. It's an emission control. A lot of people plug them off. One of them is actual smog, and the other one feeds, it's like an EGR system on a car. Feeds gas fumes back into the tank slowly. But, I mean, what's a couple drops of fuel? Mine, I filled mine up for about $6, $7 a tank. We have a gas station here in Florida. Actually, it's 100% ethanol free premium gas, so it's a really good deal. 1.9 gallon tank. Here's the gauges on it. It doesn't measure in hours, it measures in miles and kilometers, so it's actually pretty damn cool if you ask me. Electric start, that's a plus. You can, start it electrically. Clutch handle, clutch play is really nice on there. It's a really smooth clutch. Choke right here. So yeah, basically the plastics are a normal Honda. The only bad thing about this bike is it comes out of the factory lean. For people that don't know what lean means, pretty much that means it's not getting the fuel that it can take. They actually lessen the fuel-air ratio. So a big thing to do with these bikes is once you get it, jet it. A reject kit usually runs from anywhere, depends where you buy it, from $15 to $120. But basically what a reject kit does, it opens up a fuel needle. It has a bigger diameter of the hole, so it gets more fuel, and it's quite the difference in these bikes for what it does. Now here's the stock exhaust. I rejetted mine, but I just took the baffle out of mine. When I first took the baffle out, I'll tell you, that's night and day, power wise. Everything is pretty well assembled. I bought it from a Yamaha dealership, brand new, for $3,800 out the door after taxes and all that shit. But I drive it to work every day, and then on the way home I drive through the woods home. Can't get my uniform dirty, Little startup for you, just like a little street bike. Key on, neutral, high beams, click on, and then this is your blinkers and whatnot. So we're going to start it up for you. My grips are going to come off. Here's the exhaust for you. Now, like I said, I took the baffle out of mine, but it's pretty good. So, it's a pretty cool bike. For those of you that are wanting to buy one, or looking for something a little like a toy that you can take on road and off road, 2009 Crf 230L is a pretty good buy. Now they come in 450s. Now he didn't have a 450 there, so I settled on this, which is fine. I just need it for back and forth to work, playing around with. I don't need a whole lot of power. But street bikes, you're pretty much you're bound to one road. It's got to be paved, and if there's a couple bumps in it, you really don't want to be on it. Turns are good. I've ridden street bikes, so you can see that I use all of my tire. I lean down. You can lean pretty far on these. The pegs are pretty good. pegs are actually mathematically placed. Basically, when you're scraping a peg, that means you're probably within an inch of slipping out. That means your rear tire is going to come out and you're going to eat it pretty good. I don't know if you can put frame sliders on this bike because, I mean, it is a dirt bike. It's a whole different build. I think no matter what, you're going to hit if you fall down. I've wrecked it. I've wrecked it only on dirt, so it doesn't do any cosmetic damage. Foot marks are just normal on a dirt bike. So it's pretty cool. It's all lighted gauge. There are lights in there. So I get a ride around 120 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles, but it's quite a bit. Pretty good gas saver. Mirrors, good. Like they're mirrors. Blinkers, they're shorter in the front. They actually have play in it, so you can go through trees and shit. All four of them are like that. None of them are steady. So yeah, but that's a 2009 Crf 230L. I guess I'll ride it for you real quick. I'll set the camera down. That was pretty close. I almost ran over my camera. Not very smart. But yeah, like I said, 230L is a pretty good deal. You know, I didn't grow up on dirt bikes. I've ridden them a little bit, on and off road, so I figured I'd get one. Grew up on quads, but pretty good balance. It's really fun to do. So those of you trying to buy a 2009 or a CRF in any case, the Honda, in my opinion, is the best. Just two upgrades. What I would do is just the jet kit and FMF Power Core 4 or Two Brothers exhaust, or T4, depends on the loudness that you like. I kind of like them loud, so I was raised on a farm. But yeah, again, CRF 230L.